Welcome back guys to the newest episode of Gachiakuta, but last time we saw Ruto had run into a trash beast after getting thrown onto the ground. Normally he would have died against such a monster, but his hatred runs deep. And that ends up awakening a kind of power that actually lets him put up a fight, but there were several of those beasts and Ruto was on the losing end. And that's when Engine showed up to save Ruto. Seeing him, Ruto started rambling questions again and again, which of course attracted the trash beasts. Engine lost his cool and took them all down in the flashiest way possible. Then he dropped Ruto right in front of some people. Judging by his clothes, they quickly figured out Ruto was a spherite and apparently they sell for a good price dead or alive, so they locked him up. But Ruto powered up again and beats everyone there down. Thankfully Engine stopped him just in time, or he might have actually killed them, and seeing how Ruto could use multiple objects, Engine invited him to become a cleaner like him. Ruto was a natural and rare talent that's not easy to come by. So Engine had already told someone else about him. He then brought Ruto to a doctor since he was injured fighting trash beasts. Even the doctor was shocked he survived that, especially in that no man's land. On top of that, he got kidnapped too, so the doctor told him to be grateful to Engine for saving his sorry but seriously a sneaky bastard, but still, Engine did it all to show how people on the ground treated spherites. So if Ruto tries to tell anyone else, he's screwed. If he wants information about how to get back, then he'll need to give something in return too. After that little talk, Engine took Ruto to get him something humanoid to eat. Ruto had never imagined there could be a whole city with people living on the ground, but even so he just wanted to go back. Engine explained that trash isn't the only thing that takes on life forms. There's something called anima that gives birth to these trash beasts. Those monsters attack humans on sight and usually stay in the garbage dump, but sometimes they raid the city too. And regular weapons don't work on them because their core is made of anima, just like Ruto's gloves. Over time, if someone treats an object with love, an anima starts to live inside it and turns it into a vital instrument. Which is the only thing that can kill trash beasts. Vital instrument users are super rare, so cleaners are always desperate for new talents like Ruto. Still, Ruto wanted to get back, and Engine said he doesn't know the way, but maybe his boss does. Engine got curious and asked where Ruto got those gloves, and Ruto said it was from his foster father and it's the only thing he has to remember him by. That explains why he takes such good care of them. But that also matches what his foster dad once told him. Anyway, Ruto thanked Engine for helping him, and Engine then gave him some money, but turns out that wasn't out of kindness. Engine sold Ruto's spherite clothes and paid the doctor and for the food using that money, so technically he didn't spend a single penny on him. Ruto got ticked, but Engine walked off to do his own thing. Before leaving though, he did arrange a trainer for Ruto, and just then a cat stole Ruto's money bag, and while chasing it he grabbed someone's wooden staff to catch the thief. But the owner of the staff came back looking like he was ready to kill Ruto for just touching his stick. Ruto thought he was overreacting, but that guy clearly took care of the stick a lot because it was his vital instrument. Ruto realized he was a cleaner like Engine and just barely dodged a deadly hit. Engine had already briefed him about Ruto. His name was Zanka and he was in charge of Ruto's training. Which annoyed him even more now that his new student looked like a thief. No matter what Ruto said, it didn't matter. So he remembered Regto once told him to treat people with kindness, not anger. That made him realize Zanka was only mad because he touched his weapon, so Ruto admitted he was wrong and apologized. That surprisingly calmed Zanka down and he apologized for getting too aggressive. In fact, he became kind of friendly. Ruto then told him his gloves were his vital instrument, and that actually got Zanka excited to see what they could do. The conversation was going well and Ruto remembered Regto also said to smile when talking to others. Ruto tried his best to smile, but the face he made was so terrible that it's better not to smile for life. No wonder Zanka got annoyed again, thinking Ruto was mocking him. So that fired up the heat again, and Zanka said Ruto wasn't serious about their job. He's only here because he's after something, and once he gets it he'll leave the cleaners behind. That reminded Ruto of when Regto died, and ever since then he's been doing everything he can to get back to the surface. That left no room for words. But Zanka got shocked to see that Ruto had the ability to turn anything into a vital instrument. No wonder Engine called him a natural talent. Still, natural talent can't beat a skill someone worked hard for over the time. That's why Zanka jumped in to beat Ruto up. Clearly Ruto had no fighting experience and Zanka pinned him down easily. But the thing Ruto grabbed to defend himself was a toilet plunger, and he didn't even know it was the forbidden thing. Poor guy was just trying to survive. And seeing a chance, Ruto started to chase Zanka with it. The whole thing turned into a Tom and Jerry chase, and by pure dumb luck the same stupid cat showed up again, which ended up with Zanka eating a face full of shit-covered plunger. Poor guy, while just a few meters away Engine was coming down the road. Dude saw Ruto and beside him was Zanka lying in a trash pile. He couldn't stop laughing when he heard Ruto had smashed Zanka with a toilet plunger. It was even funnier since Zanka is a rich brat and a neat freak. But still Engine told Ruto that Zanka is considered the best vital instrument user among cleaners, and that's why he's in charge of training Ruto. Zanka's mood lifted a bit after Engine praised him. And just then Rio hopped onto the ride to meet the new guy. She liked Ruto's hair, and since it was the first time a girl touched him, Ruto was totally confused, and now they were heading to the cleaners HQ. And right there our episode 3 ends, so stay tuned, watch another one as well, and for that, subscribe the channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon or you'll miss the latest updates. Till next time guys, take care.